What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another educational commentary on Vayne Top. For those of you guys new here, basically what I do is I commentate everything that I'm doing and everything that I'm thinking about so that you guys can see the consistencies across all my gameplay and apply it to yourself. So today we are playing in Diamond 1, Diamond 2-ish, Master Tier, all over the place for this bunch of players. And we are against a Jacksmith matchup with Phase Rush, by the way. Going back to the runes that I was talking about, I am running 2% movement speed and 10% tenacity. I genuinely believe it is the meta into Jack's top lane. So let's jump into the action. So we start off by last hitting the first 3. And then after, we'll poke the Jax and enter the brush to reset the minion aggression attack. Reset the minion aggression, ping the ward to get 5 gold. Attack the Jax, into the brush we go. And that's it, just repeat that process. Attack the Jax, into the brush we go. He uses E there, which is good. We'll do a 3-wave crash into base because we don't want to get ganked by Lee Sin, and Echo is pathing bot lane. So we'll start hard shoving the wave now. I unfortunately can't ward, so it is a possibility that Lee Sin does gank me pretty quickly here. So I can poke him there, but I do want to mainly focus the wave. I will poke him just if in case Lee Sin does decide to come top. I'll be able to have a chance to kill both of them. And we should be good here. Okay, just make sure we gotta crash the wave. Pop my potion fast. And this should kill this Jax. Okay. Oh. Okay. Ultimately, that is perfectly fine because the wave ended up crashing anyways. So we are still in the W there. So we'll grab my boots, grab my longsword, grab my refill, head back to lane. The wave is bouncing back towards us. So we are very happy with everything that just happened. I'm just not quite sure if this guy burned his flash. I don't remember. So that is the only thing that fogs my memory. You guys will probably be able to easily tell watching the video. But I am genuinely lost if he flashed or not. I don't remember. So here we go. Wave is bouncing towards us. This right here is very prime time that you do not die on Vayne top. It's when you are coming back and the wave is pushing towards you and you know the enemy jungler's top side. Do not die here. Fortunately, because they removed the ability to gank you again on red side, we're perfectly fine. Okay, so we're good here. Normally, though, you would actually die in this exact position. Many times in high elo games, you'd have to hide underneath your turret and get tower dove. But in this case, because of the new changes, massive W on Riot Games' part. Going back to the actual wave state, though, your objective here is to shave the wave as much as you can without bouncing the wave back towards Jax, but that's not going to be possible because I can't even touch the wave. And yeah, and your objective is to try to potentially freeze, but I don't want this Jax to jump on me at all. You do not want them to jump on you when you're in this position. So yeah, as you can see, I'm just shaving what I can. I might even get tower dove here. It's a possibility by Lee Sin. I don't think it'll happen, but it can. Yeah, here it is. Okay, and it's a 3-man too. That's unfortunate. Damn, and the Maokai rolled up to the lane. By the way, I just want to point out, one of the biggest weaknesses when it comes to Vayne top is actually Maokai support. All the Maokai support has to do is run Hex Flash, and all he has to do is just keep Hex Flashing from here to here or here to here, and on blue side, go from here to here, if you're a blue side Vayne. The unfortunate thing is Lee Sin and Maokai is sitting in this bush right now, so if I walk up, I will unfortunately die to all 3 of them. Oh no, they're doing Herald, so I can walk up. Okay. So I can at least walk up without dying and be able to catch this wave underneath my turrets. And I will unfortunately have to deal with a gank from one of them as the wave is bouncing back, potentially. It depends if they continue to play topside. But I know I can potentially get ganked here because I'm going to be forced to be in a position where I'm really far up in the lane on the next wave as I'm building up my 3-wave crash. The question is I don't know what angle they're coming from. And I don't think Maokai has Hex Flash, by the way, because he flashed on me to kill me. And he doesn't have the Hex Flash symbol, and he's bot lane, so we're good. So the only person who can gank me right here is Lee Sin. As I approach this bush, I'm going to juke, if in case he's there. And I have to walk up to the wave here. Nope, I don't have to. Okay. And because I don't want to get ganked by Lee Sin, I can base here. This base honestly feels like a waste, because I can't really buy Berserker Greaves, which would be a massive upgrade to me. But if I do walk up, Jax will just simply jump on me. So I don't want that either. So I will just take the base, grab a recurve bow, come back, and then we'll figure out what to do next. Unfortunately now, Jax is going to be 2-level lead up on me because I lost a massive wave when he bounced back his 3-wave, and I got ganked by Maokai and Lee Sin. But that is just the reality of playing Vayne top and when you run into those scenarios. So yeah, I don't really know what else to say. So yeah, he should be level 7 here in about a second. And I will still be level 5. And the only thing I can do is wait until I'm level 6. He'll be level 8 and then try to outplay him at some point, which I can easily do because we have that 2% movement speed rune. But again, this is that exact same scenario I'm talking about. Wave is bouncing back towards you. Make sure you don't die here or get jumped on. The only question I have is, can Lee Sin jump behind me and then just kick me? That's a potential, but I don't think he's 6. He can be because Echo is 6. I think I'm gonna call for assistance here. I'm gonna no, never mind. No, I see Maokai. We're good. The only I'm not afraid at all of Lee Sin and Jax. I'm only afraid of Maokai. Those two are really easy to deal with because you just go invisible as Lee Sin's about to kick you, and then you'll be fine. Okay, and you're dead. Okay, you're trolling, bud. You're trolling. Why are you jumping into me underneath the tower range? And that is why, ladies and gentlemen, we run the 2% movement speed rune, because that stuff is OP as hell. And then now I'm pretty much back in the game as long as I pull a nice juicy little freeze here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the wave like this, as you guys can see. And then I'm going to go into this rush right here. I'm going to ward this rush if in case I get ganked, and I'll just simply freeze. I could have based potentially for a Berserker Greaves if I killed another minion, but I think it's okay for me to just chill here and just catch the wave and make sure it stays frozen. And then yeah, we're gonna poke the Jax here. Ping the ward for 5 gold. Oh, you Echo. Very nice, and then help me push the wave. Yep, and then you have to ping your jungler to help you push the wave here. You have no choice. Just let him take all the EXP, all the gold if he has to, and make sure it just crashes underneath the turret. And as you can see, the wave will now nicely crash underneath the turret, unless Lee Sin comes out here, which I think he should in 2 seconds. Okay, the wave's fine. Yep, wave's fine. And now the wave's bouncing back towards me, and we are in a perfect scenario. We're fine. I'm gonna grab a pink ward here, make sure I place it behind myself so I have more time to deal with the potential dive from Maokai in the future. And yeah, we're not back in the game, we're still actually losing against the Jax in terms of EXP. But in terms of items, I do think I'm pretty matched with him. So all I have to do is simply just outplay him, and we'll be fine, which is very easy to do with this 2% movement speed rune. Right now, though, I think I'm getting ganked by Maokai. 2% movement speed. I messed up there by giving him that 1 auto for phase rush. That was a big mistake on my part. And hopefully I get my ult here. The biggest thing is I need my ult to go invisible if I'm going to outplay any tower dive that comes towards me. And Maokai is here. Oh, I couldn't flash, man. That's so sad. At least, fortunately, my Talon will be able to catch this wave. The question is, he can kill him. Perfect. And then I think he should push the next one, right? Nah, it's fine. He's good. Yeah, the wave's already crashed. It's fine. As long as the wave crashes every single time, I have no complaints about anything that's happening in top lane. Like, sure, right now you can be like, oh, I'm so tilted, I keep getting 2-man gank, yada yada yada. But if you just take a second and think about what has happened and what we are still gaining out of it. We got Dragon, second Dragon. Talon still got the kills, he got the wave. I can still beat Jax 1v1 even if I'm down like 2 items just off of pure mechanics, and I'll still be perfectly fine. So as long as you hold the level head here and not look at the game for face value, but look at the realities of what's going on, then you're good. However, here's where you're allowed to be mad. If bot lane is losing and they're not getting dragons while all this bullshit's happening to you, then you have the right to be mad, okay? Then you can put a comment in my YouTube videos saying that that shit's been happening to you. Sure, okay? You get the pass from me. But if your opposite side is winning, then you are still perfectly fine. Chill. Don't let him jump on you when he has his third auto. So right now he doesn't have his third auto, it's fine. But when he has his third auto and he jumps onto you, the burst is going to be too massive. And yeah, as you can see, the wave's pushing towards me, so we're absolutely chilling. And at some point, I'm going to make sure I hold the freeze here so he's forced to walk up. And I can absolutely demolish him 1v1. I don't even need my teammates. Obviously, it's a bonus. And yeah, hold the wave right here. Make sure we're good. And yeah, it's frozen. And I believe Jax is going to go push mid here because going top is too risky for Jax. Because he'll be walking into a freeze, which is a very bad position for him. So I wouldn't be surprised if he shows up on, yeah. He's trying to do literally anything else but come top lane. But I'm not going to fold here, and I'm going to keep holding this freeze until Jax come back to top. Otherwise, they'll just keep losing minions. It is what it is.
I smell black magics.
And as you can see, I'm still freezing. Again, don't fold. He has to come back top eventually because he can't just sit mid forever. Unless my teammates let him. But it doesn't look like they are. So, oh, it looks like he gets to farm mid because the mid laner died. So he gets to avoid coming back top lane for a while. But again, I'm not going to fold. I'm going to keep holding. And eventually, he's forced to come top. As you can see, he's currently losing. The enemy team, not him, is losing minions as a whole. Sure, he's getting the mid wave, right? Which is still good for the enemy team, I guess, because the Aurelion Soul's technically dead. But at some point, they're going to start falling behind in terms of EXP. And as you can see, it's already resulting of that because Talon is a level lead on Aurelion Soul. And I'm also slowly coming back into the game, even though I'm 1 level down on Jax. The question is do they send Aurelion Soul top lane? And if they do I go for the kill right away? Which is no, by the way. You don't go for the kill right away. And the reason why is because Lee Sin's also going to be top lane here because he wants to play for the Herald. So he's going to be top side for sure. So right here, we're going to pull the wave. This is unfortunately not frozen anymore, but at least it's on my side. And Lee Sin's top side, hiding behind this Ace-Soul, so I'm not going to bother. I see Lee Sin, so I'm fine now. What? My flash didn't go off, man. That's so sad. Unlucky! And I messed up on the Ace-Soul kill. There's nothing really much to say there. Messed up on the Ace-Soul kill by not weaving in an extra auto before the E. And not flashing the Lee Sin flash E. And then, yeah, if I did, even if I flashed that, oh, why didn't you ult? Then I'd have to dodge his Q manually. Yikes. That is a rough one, ladies and gentlemen. I have many questions this game. We have 2 dragons bot lane, but how are we losing bot when Maokai ganked top 2 or 3 times now? That's my question. How are we down the turret? So we can start the anger, let it boil a little bit right now. What? Yeah. All I can do right now is just try to farm and see what happens next. So let's push out this wave. I can't walk up to the next one because Lee Sin's on Herald, which should be dead in about 3 seconds. All I can do right now is just farm Krugs and see what happens as we transition to the mid game. So let's farm Krugs, let's Jax push top wave. If he is pushing, I'm not sure. Yeah, he's pushing. He'll push towards me. So yeah, just keep farming and that's really it. And the good thing about this game is we already got all the good dragons. There's only air dragons left, which I personally believe is the worst dragon. And don't be that one guy in the comments and be like, well, Saskio, statistically, the air dragon is the best dragon. Don't do that. But anyways, we're Regardless, I believe we got the Ocean Dragon first, which is the best slot to get the Ocean Dragon. Okay, let's try to bait him in here. He has the Lich Bane. Interesting. Yep, don't walk up on the third auto. As long as you don't walk up on the third auto and he can't jump on you and just give you a nice big juicy hit to the face, then you'll be fine. Echo, you need to pop your ult. What are you doing, mates? Okay, Air Dragon should be gone here. And I should be able to just push top for free here because Jax wants to be mid lane. Nope, he's rotating back top, which is fine. I'm gonna push out this wave and simply base. Alright, let's base and grab Blade of the Ruined King. And this will probably give me just enough stats that I need to beat the Jax. The 9% enemy current health physical damage is going to be a massive boost. So going into the game, let's see. Next objective is 3 minutes, Baron. I probably want to enter bot after the next rotation. So probably in about 1:30. I want to be bot side while everyone is preparing for Baron. And then just be opposite side map and looking for 1v1s against Jax. And maybe even 2v1s against the Lee Sin, who is currently 6-0-1. So there's going to be some massive outplay requirements in that fight. But we do have to go for it when the time comes. Ah yeah, last hitting. Okay. Unfortunately, we did not get the cannon. I will go for this red buff here, and I will probably go for a solo kill. I think Jinx took it. Oh, no, she left it for me. Thank you. I'll take the Krugs here, and then I will take the... Yeah, take the red, take the Krugs here. They should spawn in about now. I'll take the little one for now. Because Jax is pushing top right now, and I need to catch the wave. But I have just enough time to farm the little ones. Then we should be able to grab this. And then we should be able to grab the Krugs. We can safely walk in because we have a pink ward. If you don't have a pink, then you might be suiciding into someone. Don't forget that. Let's farm this, and let's look for a 1v1 on Jax while we have this red buff. This is going to be the most prime time for us to get the kill. I'm going to play assuming that he has flash. But the question is where is Lee Sin? Echo's about to die to multiple people right now. Ah, I'm dead. We should get a Maokai here. Unfortunately, I do go down to Lee Sin and Jax though. The Jax ended up flashing there, and my E pushed him into the wall, but I did not create the distance I need to escape. So that is unfortunate. But yeah, this game is not going the best, but it's not terrible either. It's not to a point where you start FFing. But it is a point where it is a little scary to play the game. Because any wrong move that you make, you will probably just explode. So the next thing I want to do is go bot lane here, because the next objective that everyone's going to play for is Baron. And Dragon's too far away for everyone to start setting up for Dragon 2. So this is where I'll start creating my side lane strategy plays. The biggest thing is going to be, will Lee Sin come and kill me? If it's me and the Jax 1v1, I'm very confident I can beat him. But the second a second person comes into the play in this game, it doesn't matter who it is. It can be Maokai, Acel, or even MF. I'm probably going to lose. So I'm just sitting here hoping that my teammates are around Baron to pressure them to pull 4 up there and leave Jax with me bot lane. So this is going to be a coin flip. But it's just it is what it is, coin flip. So yeah, I'm going to walk away here. I'm going to try to attempt to get a ward inside this bush right here. Make sure we break that. And just keep pushing bots. And I don't want to deal with Acel. But okay, I have to wait for where Lee Sin is. Okay, I see Lee Sin. Probably go for something here. Oh my god, that's so tilting. I feel like that's happened twice now where I don't get into the wall where I'm supposed to. So I think that's my fault for delaying my E for a second, but yeah. Man. Oh, that is tilting, actually. Alright, let's grab the pickaxe. And this time, we will have to head bot lane still. Even though that's the side that everyone's going to contest because Dragon is spawning, it's because Dragon will go down pretty quickly, and then everyone will immediately set their focus onto Baron. So I already want to be on that side when I do spawn. So I want to make sure I ping it, make sure Talon heads top instead of bot lane here. Because if I go top lane, I will probably be able to take the tower, but I won't be able to base and then start pressuring bot before everyone gets around Baron. By then, if the enemy team notices that I'm running straight bot lane, they'll probably just start Baron as I'm running bot lane, and then my team will be screwed. So I'm just simply go bot here, make sure I play really weak, don't play too aggressive, and just chill.
The dark should fear me.
And if I do end up joining a team fight, that's still fine too. I'll simply team fight if my team decides to fight. There's people behind me. Run. Nice. No, I'm so sad. He got the Q on me, boys. He got the Q. I actually didn't know where Jax came from. I think I was looking up here as Jax came from this bush, I think. So that was my bad for turning off my brain there for a second. But yeah, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, playing Vayne top is not all sunshine and roses. Saskio's gameplay always isn't perfect. There are games where you lose, there are games where you int, and it happens. All you can do is just continue playing the game, see if you can reach a stage where you have a couple items and you can start fighting again. But alright, we're gonna head bot lane here and hopefully they send Jax to deal with me. Even though I'm down multiple levels here, I still think I can beat Jax. The only problem I see is my flash timer. It should be up by the time I do fight him, so then it will be matched on flash timers. The question is will Lee Sin run straight bot to cover the Jax right now? If that does happen, I will be omega tilted. Oh, he's jumping on Talon. Talon, you better run away, boy. If Lee Sin's top, I give him a bless. I'm gonna pretend to run away here, but then reroute to bot lane. And look for a 1v1 against Jax. Oh, he has red buff too. That's not good. I could just YOLO go for it. Right here, yep. And I know he has flash. Oh, come on. Yes! Thank you. Okay, and I believe the enemy team, entire team's at Baron. So, good luck fighting, 4v4, good luck, that's all you guys. Ideally, your team does nothing and the enemy team does nothing too when you're in this scenario. And you're absolutely chilling. But right now, the enemy team is completely down one member. So I get to freely push because the other remaining 3 members are occupied at Baron. So no one will be able to handle the split push unless Aesol TP's bot lane. And if he does, that would be a massive W for our team. Because he'll be protecting a tower that's 1 HP anyways, and now he has no TP. But we're going to take the tower here. And we are going to continue pushing. So yeah, you just wait patiently for your opportunities, and then you eventually take them, and you're absolutely vibing. So whatever happens here, what happens, good luck. And I'm going to base and grab my items and head bot lane again, and we're going to repeat that same process. So in terms of the next item, I do think though that building Wit's End is more worth it this game, and let me explain why. This is a very niche build. Normally I'd build Terminus here, but the reason why I think Wit's End is better here is because Jax is actually AP, and Aesol, the other person that can match me, is also AP. So I think it's more valuable to grab this 50% magic resistance, and the tenacity is very valuable against both of them. So it's very specific against these two. Okay, we're actually kind of blessed that Maokai did get knocked up there because my spacing was really bad as I was entering into him. So, God bless. Are they back on it? I don't think they are. That'd be kind of ballsy. Alright, let's head towards bot lane and see what we can do. And I think people should play around Baron again, even though Dragon's a minute away. I'm not quite sure though, we'll see what they do. Okay, looks like they're playing for Dragon, unfortunately. If Asol walks up here, I'm definitely ghosting on him without ult. Let's just go for it. Oh no, Jack's here, run away. Unfortunate, man. Unfortunate. Ah. And then Talon went down too. Okay, at least we got the Jax, so it's not a massive loss. Oh, I don't know what Janna's doing. And then this guy's gonna die too in a second. Unfortunate. Alright, let me explain what happened to the Maokai there and how he couldn't E on me. So, if you guys notice, and you guys go back in the VOD, I walked towards Maokai for a split second. Let me explain why. The reason why I walked towards him was because I needed space behind myself to walk towards when he attempted to click W on me. Because right there, I promise you the Maokai was spamming his W on me. But why did I not get W'd? It's because I winded up my E, because I walked towards him so I can wind up my E faster. And as my E was winding up, I moved directly away from him 2 steps. And by doing that, your E is flying in mid-air, and then finally it hits him at some point, and then pushes him away. If you instead stay along the wall and then just E him when he gets in range, the E won't actually hit him. Which means the W will go off, which means you die immediately, right? But at least there, I still was able to stall out my life a little bit longer until the Jax got me, but that's just a little trick that you can do against Maokai, so just keep that in mind. Echo's going down again, man. Yeah. Unfortunate. And I think we just lose Baron for free here because I'm not in a position to touch the tower bot lane. So it's going to be up to Jinx to just steal it randomly with her ult. Close one. Close. And then I guess I'll just farm Krugs. Just keep farming, I guess. Grab that Wit's End and then see what I can do for the team. Okay, that should give it to me. And then now, this is the final whole team fight. And normally I do win these team fights because I have reached a 3-item threshold. So let's see what I can do. But normally I have double summons here. I unfortunately have 1 summon a second. So we'll see what I can do here. Okay. So Jax does have flash and he has Zhonya's. He would stall too long and I would end up dying to Lee Sin, who would rotate over. So unfortunately just have to hold and we have to see what we can do. I have to deal with Jax, I guess. Okay, we got Jax flash. I have to unfortunately back off. I don't think it's worth flashing for him. It really isn't. Maybe there's a play here if there's a turn from Lee Sin. Nope, there's no play. They simply go for double inhib and back off, which is very smart. Actually, they only got 1 inhib, which is really good. Jax ended up flashing. There is an angle for us to win the game because Jax is down at flash. And I will be able to kill him next time and then rejoin the fight. And as long as someone holds top wave, we should be good. I'm going to go top here so I can move opposite side map. And I guess we're going to end up sacking this dragon, which shouldn't be that big of a deal. And the next item I'm going to grab is a QSS. Because I feel like there's a lot of CC that's going to be very hard to dodge. I think that guy's just dead. Yep. And we're probably going to have to fight here 4v5, unfortunately. So we'll see what I can do here. My biggest problem is, will Maokai just jump straight on me? If he does, I just die. If he flash W's. Okay, we lose triple inhib here. You have something for us, Echo? No? That was a lot of damage. Oh, he did have flash. Man, that's so sad. Unfortunate. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys drop a like, hit the sub button, and have a fantastic rest of your day. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video. For those of you guys new here, basically what I do is I commentate everything that I'm thinking about and everything that I do so that you guys can see the consistencies across all my gameplay and apply it to yourself, particularly for Vayne Top. So today we are playing in Diamond 2, Diamond 1 on one of the accounts that I used to stream on, so we'll have access to skins and we'll start ranking up this account. We are playing against an Aatrox with Arcane Comet. So here we go. Oh, he's doing Raptors. Okay, that's fine. You do you, and I'll head top. So Aatrox matchup, we've covered it recently on the YouTube channel before. It's all about the game of does he Q plus E, and then how do you deal with it, right? And we've gone down the exact specific scenarios in the previous video, which we'll talk about more as we start to play the game here. So free auto, into the bush we go. That's what I teach you guys. Attack people and reset the minion aggression with the bush immediately. Ideally, never attack from a brush, otherwise that might happen right there that you guys just saw. Where the minions will just tag you for no reason. Get a nice little... Ooh, smokes. I got demolished there. We're level 2. He is also level 2. And yeah, we'll just chill. And the wave seems pretty even, so we'll leave it that way. And I don't mind doing a 4-wave crash. They're saying Jarvan might be bot lane. Oh, I'm getting demolished. I'm getting demolished, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we do need a ward about now before Jarvan does potentially gank us if he was pathing upwards. I wasn't paying attention to when the bot laners came out. Right there, that's a free auto. Gonna tank a couple for that one. Okay, and now we want to start pushing the wave and just crash the wave and probably base because Echo is bot side and we don't want to get caught by Jarvan running top and simply killing us. So we're gonna shove here, shove, shove, shove. I unfortunately couldn't get his potion. But yeah, we're gonna channel our base right here and I don't think he'll be able to stop it. So this will be a pretty efficient base. Yeah, pretty efficient. And we'll grab our items, boots and a dagger, and head back to lane. And basically what we did there was we did a 4-wave crash. We built up wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, and we started hard shoving wave 4 so that we can crash it underneath the turret. So now the wave will bounce back towards us, going into wave 5, 6, and 7. And we do that because that allows us to dodge the gank that it can potentially come after the full clear. But the biggest thing, guys, if you're ever going to do a 4-wave crash, expect to get ganked by the enemy jungler. In this case, I don't mind. I was still okay, but I started shoving that. But I do think he ended up having bot lane, so we were fine. Now, though, the wave is bouncing back, which is the most important part. We have a boots and a dagger advantage over him. This is my objective right now. My goal is to shave this wave as much as I can without dying, first of all. So, aka getting poked. And without bouncing the wave back towards the Aatrox on accident. I am getting shit on really hard, guys. Absolutely demolished. So we see Jarvan bot side right here, which is really good for us. I'm going to keep shaving. And I think he's going to Q plus E right here. So we're going to get ready to Q right here. Okay. You have the E there, no choice. Pop my potion. And I am getting demolished. And right here, my Echo is about to come in and gank this guy. There you go, and he should be dead. He has no chance to live. Yep, there you go. And take note of what I'm about to do right now as we speak. I am going to push the wave like this. And I'm gonna... Oh my god, I got cancelled. Wait, I'm screwed. Okay. Wait, that cancel actually screwed me over. Hopefully the next wave holds. Nah, it didn't. You have to leave. I don't think you can finish all of them. Okay, but basically, what I was trying to do there was I was trying to shave the wave enough so that it would still bounce back towards me. But unfortunately, one of the minions actually stopped me, which doesn't change anything. And basically what happens is your objective is to get back to the lane as the minion wave's crashing. So you still end up catching the whole wave, but yet you still get a free reset off. But regardless, it is what it is. He TV'd back, he pushed the wave. I got screwed over by the minion. But yeah. Now we're going to do a 3-wave crash. And looks like I can just go here pretty hard. Echo wants a piece of it probably. So I'm just gonna let him get the kill, that's fine. I don't want him to waste his time coming top and not get anything in return. So we'll give him the juice even though I set pretty much everything up. But before I got interrupted from the kill that Aatrox gave us on a silver platter, my objective was to do a 3-wave crash, which is exactly what I'm doing now. You stack up the first wave, which is a cannon minion, and then you stack up the second wave, which is a dawn cannon, and then you hard crash the third wave, which is the one I'm literally hitting right now, and then crash it underneath the turret, and that is a 3-wave crash. So that means the next wave that's spawning is a cannon wave. So on the bounce back, the Aatrox will begin with a cannon wave, as you can see, cannon wave. And he will begin his 3-wave bounce back too. So when I come back to the lane, my objective, also let's try hard build this game because I haven't played in this elo. I played in this elo one time. So we're going to try hard build just to make sure I don't grief. But basically, my objective when I get back is the exact same thing. My goal is to shave the wave as much as I can without bouncing the wave back if possible, so that I can potentially hold a freeze in front of my tower, and I'm able to potentially poke him down when he walks up to the wave to try to clear it, and then maybe even run him down and kill him. So that's our objective. Yeah. I think I can go for something here. There you go. A little risky what I did, but it's fine. And I'm gonna pull a freeze base right here, so watch what I do. Watch, watch, watch. Take notes. And then we're gonna base, and notice how the wave is pushing towards me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 enemy minions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 my minions. Which means this wave will push towards me. But the reason why I base here instead of pushing out the wave is because if I push out the wave, there's a lot of problems. Number one, if I don't push fast enough and Aatrox actually comes back, he might be able to run me down and stop my base, which would be really bad. And then he'll be able to crash the wave, I lose the plating, and very bad stuff can happen. Number two, I get ganked by the jungler, just die. That probably won't happen, but it can. And then on top of that, since you're pushing out the wave will actually be screwed over because now they can freeze on you. So it's a lot safer for me to just shave the wave a little bit, make sure I'm good. And yikes, man. And as you can see, I come back to a nice juicy wave sitting in front of my turret where I get to farm. And I got to base, so I got all my HP back from those fights. And he should die here. Oh! I didn't know that was a thing. Wait. Okay. I'm gonna rewatch that, but right now, here's my question. My question right now is, did me eating the Jarvan push him out of his EQ and then redirected his Q to the new location? Or did he just miss his personal EQ? I don't know. So I am gonna rewatch that. I'll probably put in the comments section what I found out. But yeah. Alright, we crashed the wave, we get the plating, and then now we gotta go help Echo with the Void Grublings. So let's go help him out here. He's focusing this one. Can you E these? You can't, okay. And I think I'm gonna base here. Wow, this guy has big balls. Okay. The reason why I can't base here is because if you base, you lose this entire minion wave. And the Aatrox had balls to continue pushing even after me and Echo did Herald together. But I guess technically Echo just showed mid now, so he's not afraid at all. He just E'd. I should be able to just run. Oh. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Feels coup de grace, man. Before the game started, I was wondering if I should run coup de grace or last stand, and I decided to stick with coup de grace because I was like, okay, in most cases, I probably won't be low HP fighting this Aatrox. The question I'll always have is, can I finish him off, right? That will be the main question. So I ran coup de grace instead in that moment. But we'll take a base here and grab our items. And at the end of the day, this is the most boring build nowadays, but it is the truth build. For Vayne top, I believe it is Blade of the Rune King, Rage Blade, into Terminus, into Wit's End, and then a final tank item. So it's not 2 tank items anymore. I do think you need a Wit's End in there just for that little bit of extra juice and damage compared to what Terminus versus the old Wit's End used to offer. So I think that's the new build. You can sacrifice the Wit's End and still go something else, though. That's still perfectly fine. You can go double tank item. No big deal. Okay, we win. You dead. You dead. You dead. It ain't even close. So yeah, there's not really much there's not really much to say anymore. All you have to do is just tank, or not tank, dodge Aatrox Q1. The question is does he E with Q1? If he does, well, you better dodge it. If you call the fact that he doesn't Q1 with E and you just stand still instead, or just dodge it with just pure good movement, then every single time he Q2s, you must tumble away. And you should be able to dodge it most of the time. Like that, exactly right there. And I don't think he wins at all, so yeah. I think he's just fighting because he's Omega tilted. Yeah, this game looks pretty over, ladies and gentlemen. He's 0-7, the jungler's 0-4. This is doomed. Oh. Okay, I got the plating. Let's go. And now we'll simply take our base and come back to the lane after buying our Blade of the Rune King. Ooh. Alright. Wait, when did they change Rage Blade? I swear this item was completely different yesterday. I see. There used to be like double dagger, I believe. And then you would have to go longsword or something. Okay, whatever. Alright, to the lane we go. We'll simply catch the minion wave that's coming in. And the Aatrox is running it down. I see. Alright. Let's continue pushing. And everyone is just absolutely demolishing the enemy team. Jungle's winning. ADC is winning. Support's winning. Mid lane's the only one that's holding, but Pantheon can't really do much into Anivia. And I am absolutely demolishing this lane. But honestly, I have to give a lot of props to the Echo for ganking my lane. He did help me out a little bit. But not complaining, right? No one's complaining about ganks that get us further ahead. I see. I see. Oh, I tanked everything. Goodbye, Anivia. Goodbye. Very nice. Well played, GG, and I believe they should FF here in about 5 seconds. Alright, where is the FF, ladies and gentlemen? There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys drop a like, hit the sub button, and have a fantastic rest of your day.